vertical quick to get in there. A lot of people just take it. They might just take it right now.
It's not gonna cause him to come down a little bit.
Oh no. Where you reading it?
Linebackers in there.
You reading it. You reading the linebacker or whoever's over you. If they over you man to man inside, you know it's man. If it's zone, they're gonna be off of you, but you gotta get to your area. You know what I mean? Get to that spot because you're gonna have to make a decision, either first window or the second window.
Okay.
And then, you know, like my coach used to say, if you see green grass, go. Give a quarterback your eyes. Okay. That's, you know, quarterback give it to you. It's like taking candy from a baby. Right. Boom. Zone, you see zone because they dropping back. And then boom, you gotta snap it in.
Okay.
Now, we're gonna go with the, I would say it's like a double slant, where you got like a wide out on the outside. He's running the slant too.
Okay.
You probably be off the ball. It's the same thing. It's almost like a zero, but you're just basically getting inside of you. If it's blitz, you probably want to win right now.
Okay.
You're gonna carry just like this, because you want to open that window up for the outside receiver. That's called double slant. That's usually like one route. Yeah. Getting inside, if it's man to man, boom. You're probably not gonna be the guy.
Yeah.
But you gotta honor the play. You know what I mean? Get inside, open that window for the outside receiver. And then that's like.
So if that was man, then that's how you were running. But if it was zone,
if it was zone, you do the same thing. You know what I mean? Or if it's blitz, that play is really for like zone blitz. Okay. So the quarterback that hit you right now. We do that a lot. And quick out. When you got a slant out there, you'll be off the ball. And it's he got a slant. You got like a quick out. It's gonna be drawn up on the map. You know, quick slant. Then it's kind of flat. And it's right now. It's not too many steps upfield. You might take one.
Praise God, I got that one.
Yeah.
I want the eyes one though. So
yeah.
So it's just a quick turn your head.
Quick turn your head. You gotta be ready. You gotta stay flat. You know, it's only like 1 yard up the field. If that. Not too much. Not too much. If you gotta change your feet, see, I don't have to change my feet because I did it so many times. But if you gotta change your feet and your coach lets you do that, change your feet. So like that.
It's like I wanna.
Don't do that. You gotta think right now. This play not really for you unless it's a, yeah. That's it. It's just like being outside. Running back. You gotta be able to play everything these days.
Right.
Like Marshall, he knew everything, what everybody had on the field. He knew everything like a quarterback. So if you go split, no backs, and you're in a slot over here, you got a zero route. I don't know if you ran this in college, but a zero is a zero is a zero. In man-to-man, he's going to try to take away the inside. Period. He's going to line up. They know what you guys do. Come closer a little bit. Yeah, because they're going to be tight. They know what you guys do. Let's say you guys do a lot of crossing routes. They want to take away the inside. You want to come off the ball, you know he's going to take away inside. If you got a tight end on the other side, and he has a zero route too, the receiver always has to be deeper than the tight end. So if the tight end coming across, you got to give him 4 to 5, and you got to be like 6 right on top of him, you know what I mean? So you want to set yourself up to get some depth. Okay. Try to open up, you know what I mean? Really, if he's taking that far off, that's why I went outside, because he was really inside heavy, you know what I mean? So that's when outside make you think I ain't going in there, you know? Somehow, some way, I either speed turn you or I'll grab the thigh, push him by. Right. What I mean by that speed turn is, if you're leading me, I'll grab the thigh, push you by, and come under. Okay. But if you're like right there neck and neck with me, I'm gonna try to cross you, make you have to do this, like, oh, because I don't want the ball. Okay. You know what I mean? So, okay. Those are a couple of tricks to show you when you got man-to-man. So you want to be on top of the ball, and then get up here and you can rip them. Make sure you rip them, because you got to get your depth for the tight end. Get your depth, then come across. And if it's man-to-man, that's what you want. You want to create that rub. You want him to be inside of you. Right. because tight ends, man, is going to be like on top.
Yeah.
They're going to run into each other.
Right.
If you guys create a roll, I did one of them, you guys going to create a lot of separation. But that's a zero route in man-to-man.
Zero.
In zone, you back off. You got to come off the ball. You know it's zone. It's not bump and run. They play zone 3rd and 2. They like to play like to do.
Right.
Everything is like down the distance, you know, in the league. So come off, you read zone. So you get across the ball. Across the ball, the linebacker over there waiting for you. He's gonna sit right here as if it was a tight end lined up over there. Just right over like over the tight end. Just sit down. Boom. Get a quarterback your jersey, your numbers. Real fast. It's like a snap. You can't run over here looking. I'm sure you heard it before. You can't be running over here looking like this and then try to snap. You can fool the quarterback. So once you get the decision, make the decision and come across, you see his zone, snap it. Okay. You get a quarterback in the chest, make sure you're right. Say it's a ball. Tight end's no lineman, he's going to be like, guard, tackle, tight end. Turn like this, because I know it's a backer right here. So I'll put it right here. He's going to put it right here. And man, they also got what you call the stair step. Stair step is another way to create separation if he's on top of you. And he has like taken away. You get inside, you coming across and he knows you're coming across. The stair step is one of those dead legs.
So it's going to make
yeah, it's going to make you think you're going upfield.
Okay.
Because we got plays where you going upfield too, and you just shoot out right by him. So you come across with a stair step. You can work on it too. You can do it twice, you know what I mean?
Okay.
That's called a stair step. But you can't play around with it because you got everything is fast. You got to be there. But it happens fast. You got to come off the ball. You know what you got to do. Alignment, assignment, technique. It's man-to-man. You know what I mean? But you, man-to-man, you running away.
Yeah, separation.
Boom, didn't get a quarterback in your eye.
Sorry, okay. Stair step. So,
0. Yeah, tight end. Yeah, as a rookie, I'm trying to put that in your head right now. Because as a rookie, you want to pull up right there. You think you made it. Tight end. That way, because when you got a 0, you usually got a basic coming across. Like if you got a 0, tight end, he could have a square, an end route. So if you come across a 0, tight end's doing this. Okay. You know what I mean? So you're like 1, 2. Okay. If it's zone, he can probably hit you, but this the second window. You know what I mean?
yeah, I got you.
And then the check down, whatever check down is, it might be a swing or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But as a receiver, that's how his reads go.
Watch.
Let me see man-to-man with a stair step.
Man-to-man stair step.
Don't do a stair step until you get like over the center. I'm the center.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Good job. I like to roll all my routes. I like to roll them because break down, and that's when they know something's about to happen. Right. Yeah, quick enough to, you know what I mean? If you're quick enough to just come out of it instead of doing that, my coach used to always tell me, like, get off. Yeah. Exactly. Get about 12 yards. Boom. Think him come hit him with that. That safety, he's gonna be reading you up top. Safety's like this. So you hit him with that boom, you create some space.
Separate.
Go 22.
Okay. Man, it's so fun, man.
And then on that seam route, you wanna approach it that same way, but you wanna make them think you're going corner, yeah. You just take the seam, you're going to get right inside the safety. It's the same, you know? And then man-to-man, a man-to-man seam is you give them a little bit more head on the man-to-man seam. Say if I was playing the slot, you had me man-to-man, and I had a seam route, and you was taking away the inside, I would give you a little bit more corner just to think you like I'm going to the corner. I'll show you. We had a little scene play. We was killing when I was with Brown. When I come off, I try to get that outside release. But I gotta stay off the scene. You know what I mean? You don't want to go towards the safety, but you got to give them that hard corner, like you, because you killing them. You be killing them on the corner right all day. So they waiting for you. Now you gonna hit the corner.
So a good route runner is somebody that knows this stuff. It's not necessarily how crisp your cuts are.
Yeah, you want to be as sharp as can be, but if you know the tricks in the trade, you don't even have to be like, I learned from Ricky Pro. He wasn't the fastest guy, but we called him Slick Rick because he knew all the tricks in the trades, how to get open. You know how to create separation.
The leg.
This is open. You know, if it's a back shoulder, you got to technique them. Like, technique catch. This is open in the league.
basketball.
Like, you know what I mean? Quarterbacks have to be that accurate. Ball, you, defender.
Make a move on the defender.
So when you're doing pack and go, when you're doing your pack and go warm up, which we should have did before we started. You know how you first start practice? Everybody got the passing lines. So when you're catching the ball,
like the little easy ups.
yeah.
Okay.
You need an easy up. So the quarterback's throwing the ball every time. You want to catch the ball like that every time. Don't catch it like this. Don't be relaxed on it. You want the ball, you, and the defender.
I'll toss it to you.
Practice that catch every time you do that drill. You know what I mean? Because that doesn't happen unless it's like game time, live action.
Right.
And you got to make that play. And you've been there before because you're doing it every day in practice. You know what I mean? Ball, defender, you.
Okay.
Do that. Put the emphasize it in practice.
Okay.
Don't just try to run up under and be like, I got it.
Yeah.
But show the coaches that you want to emphasize that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You want the quarterback, even if he puts it on the inside, get it outside of it and catch it like that. Like, okay, this kid knows what he's doing. You know what I mean?
I taught him well.
It's called the technique catch.
Sure.
But do that and go to that practice. Let us know that he's like, okay, he's got hands. We can come to him. The other running back's not doing that.
Nah, because I can see that combine.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in pack goes, just do that on both sides. Boom, boom. One more. Every time. It's all right. It's okay if you drop it, but the coach is going to see what you're doing, what you're practicing. You know?
Somebody taught him that.
Every time. Like, boom. Yeah. Every time. If it's inside of you, just run inside of it a little bit. Okay. Let them know you're doing it on purpose.
Right.
You know, like his hands out here. Don't you see this, coach? Throw it. See it? Ha. Yeah. Every time. They'll recognize just off. We got a player already. You know what I mean? They'll pack and go. Like, okay. So that seam route, you got the seam. So the seam coming off. Ha! Right there. Staying right up the seam. And then when you're at the pad, or whenever you with somebody, you got a quarterback or anybody who's throwing the ball with you, stand like this. Stand like this. Throw the ball to you. Because you got to be able to make that catch. And Wes Walker. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you want to catch it like on the run. Because Tom Brady, who's your quarterback?
Ponder.
Yeah, Ponder. He's going to he's gonna put that in there. Even when you got that Texas or the halfback angle and you hit the seam, you gotta make that every time. That's one of the toughest catches in football. I had my little brother off this early. And step with it if you got to. You know what I mean? Step with it. Kind of get that flow. Yeah. Get as much as these every time.